So out of about 7 new issues I read this week, this is the only one that I added to my pull list, and I gotta talk about it. Masterminds. I'm going to give you the brief overview of issue number 1, and then I'm going to tell you to go buy it. Let's kind of start talking about it here. Masterminds, look at this cover. It's so beautiful. The pitch, by the way, is Squid Game meets David Fincher's The Game, a modern noir series about the gamification of success. It is a 5-issue series, and let's just get into issue number 1, okay? Because this is crazy. So it opens with, kind of showing who they are and a little bit of, and a guy falling to his death, possibly. We get a little flashback of our main character talking about how games kind of changed his life and how he made a game. It's like an indie game about a bird, and it won a bunch of indie games. And where did it lead him? Well, a very big studio, one of the world's biggest, kind of like Blizzard, I guess. And he's not a lead dev. He spends his time making dead trees. And he talks about how people don't really care about the people making the game or really the game anymore. It's just a corporate owned engine and a soulless money machine, which I really think reflects the current state of comics, in this, which I think not comics, video games. And it's very relatable. I think they are on a crunch right now for a new release of a game. They are saying that that is going to be shown at the convention, and they are not even allowed to go down. They are working. They're workhorses. They're work slaves, whatever you want to say. And there's a little bit of worry that they're just going to get replaced by AI with this cynical redhead who may become an important character. And he gets a text message from his friend Margot, who says she has a little thing to help. He gives somebody $100 to cover for him so he can ditch. And his friend says no, but the random girl sitting next to him says yes. He's invited up to a party, and there's a guy there who he wants to pitch his game to, and he just takes a waiter's outfit and runs upstairs with his tablet to pitch this guy. And he's like, whoa, okay, time and place for everything. And I'm trying to have a good time. You're not ready yet. And so he goes back to just enjoying the rooftop. And by enjoying, I mean brooding, watching over the edge. He's kind of venting that he doesn't want to make indie games anymore, that nobody cares or plays with them. And I can really relate to that feeling as somebody who makes indie comics myself, heycomics.com. But still, it is such a relatable feeling. Maybe that's why I like this so much. Because I really relate to the struggle of the main character. And then this giant mastermind logo that we know appears, and she tells him it is an unsolvable puzzle, and it is a test to get into the masterminds. It's a mastermind circle where the smartest people in the world play, and they help each other, and they get ahead by any means possible. Basically a secret club. And he looks, and I thought this part was really cool, by the way. On the screen, in the cubicle, it says, call her and warn her. And I thought originally it is, the woman, because she's about to get stabbed, but something else happens here. Either way, I'm not going to spoil it, because I think you really should read issue number 1. He cracks the code, because this is a puzzle situation, and he figures it out, and he gets a text. He gets an invite to the masterminds. And, he starts asking, what do we even know about them? She's like, I don't know. They make millionaire power plays. Besides that, I don't know. What do you know about any company? which I thought was funny. And of course, they go into this creepy ass building with the mastermind symbol over there. And he goes up alone because, there's only one can enter at a time. He comes to the roof, and there's these 3 statues, and it's an audition, says the mastermind. There are the 3 people, the brave man, the smarter man, and the more virtuous man. He says, cut your greatest opponent. And he says, yeah, are you watching this? I know who to fear. And he cuts himself. I am my greatest opponent. And then the masterminds ask why he wants to join. He says, I'm tired of playing around, and I want to play for real. If life is really just a game, then he wants to win. And everything goes black, and he's not sure if he made it inside the program. He gets a call the next morning, and the voice says he's fired because he, ditched the conference, and that person who let him sneak off was like, yo, I got fired too. How dare you do this to me? And they decide to go into that conference room that they were in earlier to try to get their jobs back. And everybody is dead. There are messages everywhere and feathers of a bird like his game. and there's a beeping sound coming from the table, and it's a mastermind little device, like James Bond little device here. And when he clicks it, there's lasers on the floor, and the masterminds say if you touch any laser, you will become a fallen bird and earn his wings. The girl says, I want to go. He says, they want us to play. The game master says, that's right, it's a game. Welcome to your invitation into Masterminds. I'm so excited. I cannot wait for the next 5 issues. You have to go out and pick this up right now. You can get it on Amazon. I have it on Kindle right now. There's a link in the description. And I'll probably do another review when the full collected series comes out, but I highly recommend following it month by month if this is your cup of tea. All right. Goodbye now. See you later. Check out my comics. HeyComics.com. Bye-bye. Goodbye.